So I haven't put out a video in a couple days, and I got some good news all around. So I got my laptop back from the pawn shop, which is totally awesome because now I can edit things not on my phone anymore. But that being said, I think I'm going to change the videos a little bit. I'm going to change the format. I kind of want to try something new. And what I'm going to do is a lot more simple, and it's that I'm going to make these videos called chunks. Came up with that at 12 a.m. So, chunks. This is going to be the first chunk, and basically what it is normally I make videos with descriptions, you know, and all these other, there's like a goal with the video, you know, it's like how to build a van, or how to build a bed while living in a van, and 3 reasons to live in a van, and how to make money while living in the van, and how to do this while living in the van, how to do this, wagon, van, blah blah blah. They're always geared towards doing something to attract people to watch the videos, you know, to find like similar interests and you know, whatever, and try to get people to watch the videos. But I kind of want to change it up a little bit and just make them more natural, I guess, you know, make them more flowing. And so I'm going to make these videos called chunks, and they're just going to be basically like little slices of life. I'm not going to go into any detail or description or explain stuff as I've done in previous videos. It's just gonna go, and it's just gonna be like doing things, you know, going to amusement parks, or going to the beach, or going to the park, you know, hanging out with friends, hanging out with Vanessa, hanging out with dogs, cats, trees, taking pictures, water, jobs, people, things, nature, buildings, houses, sand, skies, I don't know. It's just gonna be like a mishmash slice of life of everything that I'm doing, or some stuff that I'm doing, not everything I'm doing, because that'd be crazy. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna change the videos up a little bit. They're gonna be called chunks. They're gonna be chunks. So, I sort of got tired of appealing to that sort of like, or catering to that sort of format where it's like you have to do something that sounds interesting in order to make a video. I don't want to do that. I just want to live and document it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. This will probably be the last sort of descriptive explanation type video that I make. Because there's a few more things I want to say right before I jet out. One of those things is probably gonna be pretty cool to you guys, maybe, I don't know. The other one is that I'm gonna quit my job at the theater because I don't like working there, and it's just it's not a fun environment to be in. I never look forward to going to work. Now, the people that I'm working with there are great. The employees, I like everyone that I've met there. They're all really friendly, and I'd like to continue to hang out or make movies with them or whatever they would like to do. But I just don't like the whole environment. I feel like Krikorian as a company doesn't really care about their employees very much. It's sort of like seems like a high turnover rate type place. The management team, while most of them are pretty nice, is very elusive and mysterious. You rarely ever see them. They never really help, aside from doing paperwork and hanging out in the office. And you know, I understand that you've got to be a manager and things like that, but I've been an assistant manager at a theater before, and the behavior is just that they have is just not completely necessary. Or maybe it is necessary, but it's just weird. It's just weird to me. I feel like when I go into work that I'm going to be arrested for some reason, and that's a weird feeling. Like, why would I feel like I'm going to be arrested? But that's what I feel like. So it's just weird, and I don't enjoy working there. And I've still been a hard worker and everything, and I've done my job, but I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to go there anymore. And I think, you know, if you don't like what you're doing, you just have to leave it behind, because there's no sense in wasting time doing something that you don't like to do. So I'm leaving. I'm not gonna do that anymore. And I've still got the extra gig, the background gig, which if I can work more days doing that, I can actually make more money than I would at the theater anyways. So I'm just gonna do more of that and open up my schedule for that and hopefully get more gigs doing that. So for the third chunk, or actually before we get started into the chunks, I'm gonna mention one third last thing, and that is that I have decided to get another van. Yeah, guys, I've decided I'm gonna get another van, and that is because that I feel like until I can afford and know that I want to like put a down payment on a house and like rent to own a house or rent to own land and actually own it, I feel like rent is just insane. It's just insane. Just the idea of renting a place is insane, sort of, you know, and like, I don't, unless you have a really, really great deal and like these things are very, very important to you, and I understand it in some situations and stuff, and like sometimes you just have to rent a place, but for me, the idea of renting a place for like $800 to $1,000 right now, that's a studio or a one bedroom, you know, just little place, and then just throwing my money out to that is just insane. It's just insane. It's like I would have a place to live, I would have a place to shower, to cook, to do all this other stuff, but I wouldn't have any time or resources to go out and do things outside of that. You know, I would just be throwing all of my money away towards this, and I don't want to do that. It's absolutely just insane. So I'm gonna get another van, and I'm not sure exactly what kind I want to get yet, but I know I want it to be something newer, something reliable, something that I can drive to my background gigs, you know, and it won't be like my other van would have probably not been the greatest thing. I feel like that van would have like exploded on the way to an extra gig. I'm gonna have to drive a lot, and it's got to be something that can hold up. So what I'm thinking right now is, I don't know if you guys have seen like the Ford Transit vans. Like there's some smaller ones, like the Ford Transit Connect. I really like that one, and also it's tall, so you can probably like almost stand up in it, but it's just sort of compact enough to sort of be like, you know, very minimal, and just everything is kind of like tightly put in this little space, but it's very tall. It's got doors like everywhere. Some of them have windows, some of them don't. So I think I'm gonna get one of those, maybe like 2013, not much older than that, with probably no more than like 50,000 miles on it. So I'm willing to put a down payment on it, and I'm willing to put money forth. I'm willing to pay a monthly due on the car. You know, I'm willing to pay rent for this car because I'm paying rent to own this car. And then maybe once I find a place that I can settle down in, you know, a place that I would like to rent to own, I can sell this car when I have it paid off, and that'll be my down payment for the house and help me to afford to be able to actually own like a house or land or something. So that's the plan right now, guys, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing the van thing. I mean, I've done it for this long, might as well keep doing it and just make it better as I go. So yeah,